I mean, we're live now at Sculpt LA in Silver Lake. So cool, and I haven't, like, because of this CV going on, I haven't taken care of my skin, my face at all, and I feel like that's like a lot of my girlfriends are finally leaving the house and now doing all these much needed things to kind of like, it's been a year of nothing on my fit, like doing nothing. So what are the treatments that people can do to kind of boost up their skin and stop aging? Because I have a lot of women who ask me how I look so young. So,
well, of course you're right. Like, it has been a really tough year for a lot of us. It's been very stressful, and one area where we notice stress immediately is going to be like our face, right?
yes.
And we're on Zoom calls now. We're looking in the mirror more often because we're at home more. So it is a great time to take little steps to spruce up the appearance of our skin and just kind of help to look our best, right?
Yeah. Now, I guess, like, because I haven't been wearing my contacts every day, I've had like this weird eye sty. So my forehead, I've noticed like these like squinting causes like these lines on my forehead, which I like have Googled. They say massage, they say certain types of cream. What do you think are the best things here for forehead wrinkles?
So in my opinion, the number one treatment for forehead wrinkles is going to be some type of tox. So we have Botox, we have Dysport. Those are treatments that are great at relaxing the muscles, which lead to the wrinkles, right? The expression. So we have less expression, we end up having less wrinkles. So Botox is a great option. But there's also a lot of other great options that we have to take a more conservative approach. We have microneedling, we have different types of lasers that are going to target more of the fine lines and texture. So we have a lot of tools in our arsenal, right?
What is microneedling?
So microneedling is using a pen or a microneedling device to cause micro injury to the skin, which results in your skin sending growth factors and healing properties to that area to help smooth and recover, ultimately resulting in a more even complexion and tone. So those fine lines, texture issues, enlarged pores, we're gonna go after all of that with microneedling.
Now, what about, is that PRP? Is it the same or no?
So microneedling can be done with or without PRP. If you use PRP, you're going to get the additional benefit of stem cells. You're going to get the platelet-rich plasma, which is going to help heal the skin more quickly, provide an additional glow, and ultimately enhance the results.
Wow. And now I know, like, some of my friends, one of my friends actually told me, I can't say their names, but they came here for the ones that you do for the hair. So I was like, that's really cool. So maybe any guys out there who are interested, what do you guys do for the hair?
So we can inject PRP directly into the scalp.
Wow.
And that is going to stimulate the growth of hair follicles.
Wow.
It's amazing. It's pretty much liquid gold.
Liquid gold. So how, like, so you put it into the scalp and your hair gets thicker.
Absolutely.
Because I saw like the Kardashians doing it, so I was just like, I want to try it.
Yeah.
Like, that's so cool. Awesome. Well, very cool. Now, what do you suggest? I guess I'm a little bit nervous about Botox. I've never done it before, so I don't think I'm ready for it yet. Maybe, I don't know, all my friends are like, come on, Lauren, do it. Like, and I'm just a little nervous still.
It's okay.
But is there anything, like, also my neck, because I'm always on my phone, and I don't know if anyone else out here has this problem, because I'm like down on my phone, I feel like my neck needs, like, I don't know if I'm having like neck wrinkles, but my grandmother always used to yell at me. She's like, your neck's gonna get wrinkly, like, for like being on my phone. So is there anything to do for your neck?
Well, this is a general rule of thumb that I tell all of my clients, especially my female clients. Any treatment that we do to the face, we want to do to the neck. So that's gonna be skincare that we use at home, which is a huge important part of keeping our skin healthy, is having a solid regimen. As well as treatments like microneedling, treatments like laser, treatments like PRP. Continuing to do that to the neck is going to help maintain a youthful, collagen-stimulated, appearance.
Now, what is the strongest, I guess, treatment that I could do that's not Botox?
I think we should do microneedling.
Microneedling? But isn't that, like, if I really want to do PRP, so does that like when can I do can you wait and do PRP like soon, or how does that work?
So we're going to combine the treatment together.
Uh-huh.
We're going to draw your blood. We're going to
Uh-huh.
separate the platelet-rich plasma from the red blood cells and everything else.
Gotcha.
And then we're going to use that as a medium, almost as a serum, to microneedle into your face.
Gotcha. I think we had said that we weren't going to do that one today. Like, what can we do today?
Today?
What's like this, I guess, the strongest thing besides that?
So we have options. We have laser skin resurfacing, which is similar to microneedling in that it is a resurfacing treatment. So it's still going to damage kind of that top layer of skin to promote the new growth of healthy, rejuvenated, even skin beneath that.
Gotcha.
So we could do that. We could do a resurfacing treatment. We could do a laser called an IPL, which I know you've actually had before.
Yeah, I've
right?
had that one before.
That's going to target more color in the skin. So if we have reds or browns.
Like these spots here, would that help these spots?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Not everyone is a appropriate candidate though for an IPL.
Why is that?
The laser is attracted to color. So when we have a little bit of darker skin types, it can't differentiate between what is the problem area, like the sunspot, the freckle, the melasma, or what is the actual skin tone, right? So it has a problem with that. We have other lasers that can target, all skin tones, but IPL is not appropriate for everyone. We also have an amazing laser called the Pico 4, which I think you might actually really like. It's going to be a very gentle resurfacing treatment, but it's also going to help to break apart the pigmentation, sunspots, and give you a collagen boost as well.
What's like the most powerful laser?
So the most powerful laser is probably going to be the resurfacing laser. Just as far as downtime.
How long?
You might look at about 3 to 4 days of redness afterwards. It is a pretty gentle resurfacing laser, so there are some fractional ablative lasers that can have a downtime of up to a month.
Oh wow!
Ours is going to just be a few days if we wanted to do that. But I'll give you this mirror and tell me what your concerns are specifically, and then we'll make a plan designed just for you.
Amazing. All right, so I want to I feel like I want to make my skin feel a little thicker. Okay. Because I feel like because it's gotten I just haven't been really taking care of it, and here you see I've been squinting a little bit, so right over here, it's not too much, but it's something I always try to take care of, the fine lines, so whatever, I guess laser's best for that. And then here, I have a couple sunspots, and freckles, if there's anything that will help, with that. And I have had certain lasers before, and I felt like there was not a huge change, so not here, but so I just was what's the strongest one? And then of course my neck, I'm what's the strongest one that you guys have? And what are, I guess, the most popular treatments that people do here?
So, we...
Lots of questions. Sorry.
No, I think this is great. So I think that knowing what your concerns are, you mentioned some texture concerns, right? Some fine lines.
But I want more plumpness in my skin. Yeah.
So a great treatment for that would be filler eventually. I know it's probably a little more intense than what you would want to do today. So we're going to target more superficial concerns at this point.
What does a filler do? What are fillers doing?
So filler is a there's different types of filler, but the most common is going to be a hyaluronic acid filler, which is found naturally in our skin. Hyaluronic acid, and it can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. So it draws water into it. Basically, it's a gel that we inject into the skin to replace areas where we've lost volume over the years. So, after we turn 25, and this is a sad fact, we lose about 2 to 3 syringes of collagen volume in our face per year. So, the best way to maintain a youthful appearance is to replace that volume as we lose it. That doesn't mean you have to go crazy with 10 syringes, but slowly building up where that has been lost, that's going to help with just kind of rejuvenating, lifting,
and how long does it last for?
Well, there's different types of filler, of course. We have certain fillers that we'll use in the cheek and the chin areas that we need to provide structure. Those are going to last anywhere from about 12 up to even 18 months.
Wow, that's awesome.
Filler in the lips, filler in the fine lines, maybe looking somewhere around 4 to 6 months. But what we're finding out too is that these fillers, as they break down, are also building collagen. So you're always going to have a little more volume there than if you hadn't had any treatment at all.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. And question, does it like right away you see a change, or how long does it take to work?
What I love about filler is that it's an immediate result. So right as you walk out the door, we're seeing this immediate plumping and volumization of your face that you can be like, I look significantly different, which is exciting, right? Like we all want that instant gratification. Other treatments, even microneedling, it does take about a month for that collagen to build afterwards.
Gotcha.
So some do require a little bit of patience, but they're all amazing treatments.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Now, do you recommend like let's say somebody came in and they wanted to do laser, but they also wanted to do fillers? Like, is it good to do at the same time, or is it good to do one before the other? Like, what's the best outcome?
So certain treatments need to be spaced apart. If you want to do an injectable, say Botox or filler, I always think it's safe to say, let's wait 2 weeks until we target the skin and we target the texture concerns. That just gives the treatment time to work, time to settle in, and not to overwhelm your system or your face with too much aggression at once, right?
Oh, that's so cool. So we've covered that. Is there anything else? You guys do hair removal here too?
Absolutely. We have the best laser hair removal, in my opinion, on the market, the Splendor X, which is actually safe on all skin types. Not all laser hair removal devices are, for the same reason that we talked about the IPL.
Yeah.
The Splendor X is awesome. It does take about 4 to 6 treatments, sometimes even up to 8, depending on how resistant the hair is. But if you've had like a wax before, a Brazilian wax, or any type of waxing, you know how painful that is. This is way better than that, pain-wise, comfort-wise, and the results last, years.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, because I got it like 10 years ago, I feel like, and it's just like, it's kind of like, it's not as much as it used to be, but I'm like, I need to do it again. So that's another question. I was like, oh, maybe I should ask them about that. But what else is there? I know you guys got these really new cool machines that like everyone's doing it. I don't want to say who is doing it. I'm not gonna say who's doing it. Yeah, I'm not gonna air any dirty laundry, but it's like a magical machine. And before we wrap this up, I think we should tell everybody about it.
Absolutely. So we have 2 amazing devices. One is the Cool Sculpting machine, and we actually have the very latest version. It's going to be the Cool Sculpting Elite. It is going to target about 20 to 25% fat loss in the area that you treat per session.
Wow.
So it's actually the #1 FDA-approved non-invasive fat removal technique, next to liposuction, which is obviously invasive and has a decent amount of downtime.
Wow, so it's actually FDA approved?
FDA approved.
Wow, that's
Absolutely.
So cool.
So Cool Sculpting is awesome. We have that, targeting stubborn pockets of fat that it's like no matter how much you diet or exercise, right? Like some people it's like the abdomen, sometimes it's our inner thighs, sometimes it's even like our arms. If you can squeeze it, you can freeze it. So
wow. What about cellulite? Does it take care of cellulite, or do you have laser for cellulite?
There's actually a specific attachment that can target the cellulite. It's going to be called the Cool Smooth. So it kind of helps to smooth out the cellulite in those areas.
That's so cool. Wow.
So the other devices are Cool Tone, which provides magnetic stimulation to the muscles, which is going to result in each session doing about the equivalent of 20,000 crunches or sit-ups.
Oh, that's amazing. So which one, like, let's say, like, I'm already pretty slim. Which one would be, like, lose the most, like, I don't know, I don't have that much fat on my sides, but I'd like to have, like, thinner sides. Like, which one would be, like, I guess, the one for me, or, like, get me the most fat loss?
So, the Cool Sculpting is going to be probably the ideal treatment for you, because what we can do is target the flank area, as we call it, and help to cinch in the waistline.
Oh, that's so cool. So
an applicator on each side, or sometimes 2 applicators. We have one of the best Cool Sculpting technicians this side of the Mississippi. Anna's amazing. So if you do Cool Sculpting, she's going to take amazing care of you.
That's awesome.
But we can help to get a more like curvaceous figure, kind of cinch in the waistline a little bit. But combining that with Cool cool tone is going to even amplify those results even more and provide a little more definition in the area of like muscles, right?
Oh,
so
wow.
abs.
That's so cool. Yeah, like so like how many areas do they do when they do it? Like let's say I want to do the sides and like my lower belly. Would they do that, or would they just do the sides, or how do you guys plan it?
The treatment is entirely customizable based on your needs, your desired outcome.
Cool.
So we can tailor it to target whatever concern you have.
Wow, that's awesome. There's so many things I want to do. It's just like it's
like
just like a list.
candy
Yeah,
store.
it's amazing. Wow. Wow. And is there any other procedures here we didn't go through? I feel like we hit a lot of them.
We definitely hit. I mean, we do the Sculptra butt lift, of course, which is insanely popular.
What does that do?
Sculptra is basically a fertilizer for collagen.
Okay.
So when we inject it into the butt, what it's going to do is help to produce your body's own collagen to help grow. It's really great if you have hip dips or if you just want a little bit of a lift. That's been super, super popular over quarantine.
Oh my goodness. Wow, that sounds amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing, but now I'm like excited to see that one. That's so cool. And guys, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and hopefully I will come back and we can answer your questions. But let's go back to the hair loss one. How long does it take for the PRP to start working?
So the PRP, typically I like to recommend about, if you're interested in hair loss, male or female, it's going to take about 6 months to really notice the difference.
Wow.
I like to do about 4 to 5 treatments, and each one is a month apart.
Gotcha. Oh, that's so cool. So guys, if you have any questions, let us know below. Make sure you do me a favor and follow Sculpt Silver Lake. I tagged them in my description and I'm really excited. We're going to do something today, but I will post about it. And yeah, guys, let me know if you have any questions. Love you all. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
let's
you.
have some fun.
Yes.